At school, everyone knew Jaden, but not in the way anyone would want to be known. It started small, a few whispers in the hallway, a laugh that lasted a little too long. Then came the jokes in class, the accidental quote-unquote bumps into lockers, the group chats Jaden was never invited to, the parties or functions that Jaden was never invited to, but always talked about in. Jaden told himself it didn't matter, that it was just high school, just people being immature. But those words have a way of sticking, especially when you hear them every day. Then one afternoon, someone took it further. It became someone that bullied them during school hours and took a photo edited to embarrass him. It was posted online. At first, it was just a few likes, a few comments, but within hours, it spread across platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Strangers started joining in, leaving comments that went from jokes to absolute cruelty. Jaden sat in his room, phone in hand, watching all this happen in real time, with these people not knowing the pain that someone had endured but had made a mockery out of it on social media. Each notification felt like a reminder that bullying hadn't stayed just at school. It had followed him home and into the place that was supposed to make him feel safe. It wasn't just what people were saying, it was how many people were saying it. He felt exposed, angry, embarrassed, but mostly alone. For a while, Jaden did nothing. He stopped posting, stopped replying, even stopped looking at his friends' messages. Ignoring it felt easier than facing it. But the silence did not make it go away. One night, after staring at the screen for too long, he made a different choice. He showed everything, the posts, the messages, the comments, to someone he trusted, a parent, then a school counselor. It wasn't easy making that decision, but he had to think of himself. Talking about it made everything feel better in a real way he had been avoiding, but it also meant he didn't have to carry it by himself anymore. Of course, the school got involved at this point. The posts were reported and eventually taken down. The students responsible were held accountable. But more importantly, Jaden started to realize rebuilding something that he didn't realize he had lost, a sense of his own control. He learned to block and report accounts instead of reading every comment. He learned that people who actually cared about him he could lean on, and slowly he began to understand something important. What happened online didn't define who he was. It took time. Some days were harder than others, but the noise faded and the voices that mattered, the kind ones, the real ones, started to feel louder again. Jaden didn't become fearless overnight, but he did become stronger in a different way by speaking up, advocating for himself, and asking for help, by refusing to let someone else's cruelty decide his worth. Can you relate to this story? We would like for you to share.